Hey, good morning, everybody. I have a pretty big group here. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. Today is kind of a special day for me. I'm trading with a bunch of students that are from the Bahamas. As a lot of you know, I grew up in the Bahamas, so I have a lot of contacts over there. And these are all sponsored students. So this morning we're going to be trading NVIDIA again. We already traded it this morning at the open. So we are trading the New York Stock Exchange. That's ET time when the market opens at 9:30 a.m. ET in the U.S. On the East Coast. So everybody here is trading, obviously, with the same. So please read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor. Please seek the advice of someone you trust that is licensed before you try to emulate any of these trading styles. So this morning we already all traded the open. I was calling the ball or quarterbacking for everybody, but I have to say everybody here did really good without me doing anything. And the reason why is because of this darn open strategy. I actually have, I wanted to show you guys again. Get this book. There is a link to it. It is a brand new book. And it's really hard to not make money if you follow it at the open. I can't believe I'm saying that, but because I'm pretty conservative about talking about how things could work for you, because anything can go against you. But everybody is killing it with this simple strategy that there was a lot of back testing put into. I myself was beta testing it for many, many months. So it's not just a happenstance. And of course, the day trading the open based on breakouts has been around forever, but there's a couple of tweaks in this that just make it amazing. So I'll have a link to that. And then the other one is the scalping. I'm sorry, not the scalping, the companion book. That has the Holy Grail. That's the fifth strategy. So I'd buy them as a pair. It's a good Christmas present for somebody. Do that, okay? So I have a link to that. Now, the date that this is coming out, which should be on, I think, at the end of the week, like Thursday or Friday. I have been told that the $1 Million Margin Club will have at least the scripts I'm showing out that I'm going to be trading with here. As well as some others, so they will be out. And I have been told that the deal is, if you've already bought the book, or if you want to buy the book, if you send in a verified review, they give you any script for free that you want. Otherwise, you can buy any script on their site. They are a money-making organization. Okay, it's not like here where everything's free like here. So, but they're wicked cheap from what I hear, are going to be. And they also said, since I'm designing these scripts, I guess they are going to be getting scripts from other people, but they said that I can give special deals from time to time to make them free, and that also they will eventually have every single script available for free. Free meaning if you review a book that you bought from them. So I guess it's not actually free, but it's pretty close to free. And was one of the things that I kind of made a big deal about, like how can you get these for free? They also said I can give certain sales now and then, or whatever I call it, a sale, certain what's the word I'm looking for? You know what happens when you get older, right? The first sign of dementia, when you can't remember short-term stuff. We were just talking about it, but promotions. Thank you. I can do promotions on this channel. I just give some away for free for like 2 days or 3 days or something. So if you can't afford them, look for those. There'll always be a way to get something that I make here for free. But there are 10 custom scripts on this channel already for free. One of them being the scalping indicator, which is right down here, which is amazing. The red are the buyers, the green are the sellers, the blue column is the volume, and this is the sentiment within the candle at any given time. So we kicked butt this morning. I think every single person is here. There's only one person that's under 1,000, and he's 800. In just a few minutes, then we quickly I wanted to show them, so this is kind of a mixed up setup for the RV strategy, but we wanted to trade both of them this morning. This is my only day with them, so we're trying to cover a lot. They follow along. So basically what you do for the RV strategy very quickly, because we're about to start trading, is you look at the close of the previous day. And then you look at the ATR down here. So you take the close, which was 120, 140, and then you divide the ATR in two, and you subtract half of it from the close to get the ATR low and the ATR. In this case, it was the revenue range is what you, so that's in the day trading volume 4 if you want to read about it. But also in the RV strategy, which is day trading volume 1, which we're about to trade. I don't have a picture of that to show you. I just, the day trading volume 4 is new, and I think a lot of people haven't discovered it yet, people that might have been struggling with other strategies. So I seriously think you need to think about trading that. This is a day one just sitting here, so let me just, is that, these aren't lining up because these are day charts. So I'll show you what all these blue lines are in the middle and what these fibs are. So anyway, once you set that, right, now you have your range you expect the stock to move in between, although it's been pretty chaotic here. And then you also check, this is, we based it on the 30-minute breakout, which is in the book, which is strategy number 2. And that's how we set that, which should be down here on the 30-minute. You can see I set it the last close right there. Okay, some of these are still saying profit pivot lines below that, and others, you know, there's still some I've missed here. I was doing this pretty quick, but and that must be, yeah, that's way over here, 1 hour. So these are the 1 hours. Let me get open. I set the blue lines based on the 1 hour, which is the RV strategy. So those are all on 1 hour levels. Now this is historical data, and I'm going to break into this big argument we had early this morning with one of the fathers of the group. I will not name. I'm allowed to say that we had a disagreement. But anyway, and we'll be talking about that. But you also set up the fibs. On this is a 5-minute 10-day back, so always snap it left to right, and these are going to give us support and resistance levels. And I'm not going into the whole strategy, guys, because there's just not time. So there's so many books on the RV strategy and videos on the RV strategy. Then you also set a 2-day. So look in the archives about all these videos. This one was actually high to low, but it's always left to right. And they're giving us support and resistance levels. So I'm actually getting ready to trade soon here. Everybody's already ready. So we're probably going to go in a little early, depending on what action I see here. And I like the action that it's giving me here. Let me just try to assess, guys. Is everybody up in their chairs there? So I haven't really gone over this layout much. I'm catching up a little because we were racing so that everybody could trade, and we had a little mishap and with the connection for everybody. But we're back on, and everything's working, and everybody can hear me still now, right? So okay. So now everybody's responsible for their own trades, and they are all sponsored by adults. But this is one of the programs where they're teaching it in the high schools over there. So that's outstanding. So sometimes you have to leave the country to get the really good courses. So I've always, you know, I'm still have a lot of links to. Okay, guys, I'm looking to get in here. We are going to be trading market. If it breaks that level, I like how it's breaking that level. Yeah, I'm just going to sell right there, guys. So let's see what happens. This is a tweezer move, so that made me sell. So now we've been watching this action, and we don't expect a lot of big moves in between these channels. So with 200 shares, now I started at 15, just almost 1,600, we'll call it. So let's see what we can do today as far as what you guys are seeing. I will be reversing. Everybody here is a little more. Not a beginner way to trade. They are not beginners. Okay, so let me sure I get that out. So everybody has learned to reverse, although a lot of them do the ask and bids on a regular basis and set their stuff on the ladder, and they all use Thinkorswim. And I shouldn't say that. I know some use NinjaTrader, some use Webull, some use TraderView. This morning, I believe everybody's on. No, they're not. Okay, so they're not on Thinkorswim. Well, so some of them don't have these cool indicators because I haven't done them for them yet, but I will do them for them. So I plan to do it on just about every platform that will accept I'll learn and do the coding on every script, so you guys can count on that from me. Just give me a few months and we'll get it out. Things have been a lot more hectic than I thought this year. I'm running a little behind on stuff, but but this should be exciting today. So our goal is for everybody to make 2,000 today, U.S. dollars. But I don't think we'll have any problem with that, actually, because we had such a great opening trade. The opening strategy worked so well that it was just like, holy crap, you know. So guys, I'm looking at either to reverse on this fib for 50 bucks ish, but look at how it broke through it. So I'll probably reverse on the other fib if it gets down there, at least to bank what we have. And then we'll try to, if I have time, I'll try to talk a little bit more to people that are watching and haven't been following along and don't know what this layout is. We did have to start a little early. We were running behind. I guess I didn't have to start this early, but I saw a move and everybody's anxious. So now the strategy actually calls for it to start 1/2 hour after open. So that fib line is at 120.07. It already hit it once, briefly, and then it went right back up again. So I am thinking about doing, yeah. Oh, I tried to get it. I saw it at 108, 107, and then it flipped to one. I was looking at the ask here. It flipped to 113 before I even knew what happened there. So that's not, I mean, 120.13. So that's not the position I wanted to get it in. So now Charlie, she's over here chatting with everybody. I'm actually going to reverse there and try to capture the low move again if I can get it down there. What did I get at that? 07. So now I'm right at it, hoping it's going to keep playing its reindeer games and go back up. But I might have actually just played with fire there because it might not go back up. So I am now long 120.07. Looking at the market maker, guys. You all have different ones. Oops. Not what I want to see happen. Getting ready to get out for maybe a lesser loss if it doesn't. Seems like it wants to go down. I'm not liking the look of this. 20.07. I'd like to kind of have a little last gasp up there before it runs out of oxygen. There it goes. I'll take that. So I broke 1700. I have it 120.22 short. Yeah, I mean, now it's going back up. But I mean, it looked like it wasn't going to do that. So I'm just seeing, is this actually reconciling here? Or is this playing games with me? Because the volume went over 1 million there. So we're having trouble with this. So for those watching, everybody has, it's reacting differently on whatever they're using and wherever they're connected. But whenever Thinkorswim gets over 1 million here, these start to lag a little. So I have to watch the market maker because the histogram usually does okay, but sometimes the candlestick. This is because of the RV strategy. I mean, strategies like that right a half hour after open in the U.S., so many strategies know there's a bump at that time, and usually it goes the same direction it had been going, and I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen here. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to reverse on that, guys. 119.94. I'm trying to catch some of this bouncing. Thought it was going to bounce up. Maybe not. Sorry guys, I'm just 83. I think I made like 20 bucks there. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I'm trying to get it off this support now to maybe bounce up a bit, maybe to the fib or something. I don't know. We don't know. We never know, right? So managed to scrape out a couple $100 here the hard way. We're not getting a lot of big movement, which is safe too. So we're safe. We've got a fairly low share size. Well, it depends on your perspective. $2,000 is a lot of money for most of the people trading today. So yeah, I'm looking for it to get up near 120. I was about to say 120, and it was 199. What 1999? I got it at. Yeah, I just got out just a hair too soon because it did get up to that fib. I'm looking at that fib. Now I'm also looking at the multi-chart alignment, and as you can see right here, this is one of the scripts that's available over at the $1 Million Margin Club now. It's a lot of red over here. So we're expecting the overall move to be down right now from the look of this, so we can't get caught going the wrong way. Now this is my market magnet in here, and here's the magnet right here pulling up. So, and then you have these levels right here that it just broke through. So right now the volume hasn't caught up to this yet. So this is pulling you one way, and then the multi-chart alignment's pulling you another way. And what are we doing, guys? Yeah, I'm short right now. I mean, definitely got that at the right time. I'm going to go ahead and reverse right there. So I've got it at 82. I'm going to actually reverse again. God, did I make any money there? Seems like I was at 1800 something when I started. I guess it's just at such a low, I mean, we don't have a lot of money riding on each trade. Again, depending on your perspective. Sorry, I'm not trying to sound pretentious in any way. I am used to this number moving a little bigger, so that's all. So that's my problem. I mean, these guys know me anyway, so for the most part, a lot of the families and everybody's having a good day. I see nothing but green up there. They like to hear me talk about all my shark stories. You know, in the Bahamas, when you grow up, they don't call them sharks. They call them cob, C-O-B. Beware the cobman. They make fun of my accent. I grew up over there, man. I was Bohemian for that, for all intents and purposes. And it's not conch, it's conch, people. Conch. It's the biggest thing that frustrates all of us is when people say, I got a conch. You could see with the spelling, I know. This is tempting here. We're getting tempting down here. So I'm definitely at this next. I would say the 50, which is a psychological, 119.50. I want to try to capture some of this, which is, I've got to look at it like it's 300 or something. I mean, it's like, not 30 bucks in my mind. It's got to be it's a bigger trade. I'm just going to take that. It's sort of sputtering out down there. So let's see if we can get some retracement here for a little bit. Let's try to look for a bounce back up here or manage a bad position if it keeps falling off. I do expect it to fall off. I'm just trying to catch these bumps, guys. That's all I'm doing. Look at it. You know, there's the 5 minute. There's the 15 minute. You can see my shadow wicket everywhere. You can see the magnets. Did the magnet just pull down? No, I guess it didn't, right? The peak, the drop, the magnet. So this is a really high functioning indicator that's available over at the $1 Million Margin Club, $1,000,000 Margin Club, on their YouTube channel. And I scripted this myself, and I know it works really well. It's my main go-to these days. I was trying not to show it much till it was available. Other than the scalping indicator, I always look to verify my data. And then this one, as you know, this is just incredible. This is an incredible indicator. Because you can see what other traders are, where they're making their decisions without opening a whole bunch of charts, looking all around. It's right here, you know. So it hasn't really dropped below that 4-hour mark, which is interesting. So you have room for play here. So you want to look at the other indicators and say, hey, where is it going to bounce? And I'm looking at this fib, which it just seems to be hovering around this Fibonacci level. And that's what they consider to be nature's mathematical formula. Somebody's got mics on. This mic's on coming through up there. I don't know how that's... My main mic's off. Oh, there's multiple. Okay, there's multiple zooms coming in here. Wow, I'm gonna take it right there at the even dollar. So we broke 2,000. I broke 2,000. Anybody else? Not yet. But we'll see. Well, I'm not breaking 2,000 now, so. So I played it off that fib. I'm looking for it to go back down now. I don't know if it will. You know, I don't like to see that happening on the scalping indicator when I'm going the other way. So that's a pretty big hit right there. We have a nice cushion though. 15 minutes doing a doji, you know, learn your patterns. That's in Day Trading Volume 2. I have a link to that book as well. I'm pointing this way. But you want to look for that. You want to look for Day Trading Volume 1, which is this strategy. You want to look for Trading in the Zone, which isn't by the $1 Million Margin Club. That's Mark Douglas. And another one not by the $1 Million Margin Club is Best Loser Wins. That's Tom Hougaard. So those are all the $1 Million Margin Club, and those two authors are all authors I highly recommend and promote, and have links to all their books on this channel, along with I'm trying to get, I saw the best video those guys showed me about how to download custom scripts, since I have 10 of them, and now they're going to be putting them over there for people. They made a really wicked cool video, so I asked if I could also play that video over here, and I think the big answer is a yes, because it's going to be promoting them anyway, but since it's better than the one I have, because mine's mostly about how to load all the layouts. For some reason, the part about the scripts got dropped off that video, because I saw a unfinished version that talked about script loading too, and then I just thought it was there. Then a month or so ago, I watched it and was like, "Where's the thing about scripts? It just talks about layouts." So anyway, you can figure it out by looking at the script one, how to load your layouts in. But the thing is it's not very intuitive. Thinkorswim kind of directs you the wrong way, so you want to just not, you know, I mean, most people can just figure it out if you're very savvy with computers, but other people get completely lost. And I could see that I would be one of those people. So I'm not judging anybody. So. Just hovering here, huh, on the fib. So I'd kind of like to see this magnet pull down if I'm going to stay in the short position. We're coming up to this 5 minute here, guys. This should send it down, I'm hoping. it's red. It's nice and red. So people are seeing that. They trade the 5 minute, the 50 minute, the 30 minute, and the 1 hour, and they want to jump in. Wow, this is a good trade. So I'm actually going to just reverse it there for a minute and try to catch a tiny bounce before. I think it's about to go down big time. I think there could be a battle right here as it changes. Sometimes I try to catch that. Ugh, that's not good. That's not good. Remember, do what you see, do what you think's best. I mean, I take big chances here. So, man, I'm going to flip around again. I'm going to take a lesser loss if it pops up there again. Playing games with me here. I'm just going to take a loss, guys. 1968 short. 119.68. Wow, just in time, huh? Look at that drop. Wow. I got out of there quick. 43, 41. So let's see for it to turn around maybe down here at the 32. I might try it again. I mean, I did make a little money before it. Wow. You guys catching that, right? Everybody's going the right way, I hope. And didn't play my reindeer games up there. It's a good one. We want to stay over 2K, which is proving to be a little difficult for me right here. Who's talking up there? They don't even know. They don't know they have a hot mic. All right. I'm liking this position. Honestly, I don't mind that it's going up a little bit on this position because I like it. I think overall it's going to keep going down. I mean, look at the multi-chart alignment up here, guys. Look at the even though the sellers are fading a little bit, the volume went up right here, and look at that, 89, 99. Make sure you get this indicator. This is free right on this channel. You have to look for it. You know, type in scalping indicator or free indicator. Bunch of indicators come up. I'm going to start. Somebody suggested something like give away some like amazing information or something else for free right in the middle of my video somewhere where you have to be watching or you don't get the info. And I kind of like that idea because a lot of the questions, not to punish you guys if you walk away or zone out, which we all do, but it's for the people that don't watch anything and just ask the questions. I love you too. I'm just saying, I wish you would ask. I wish you would watch before you ask the questions because it's so clearly on the video. Sometimes it's literally, says it on the title or something. And it's just like, you don't even have to watch it to get the answer to that question. Wow. It's right there. I'm going to take that at 27. I'm reversing. I got me enough over 2,000 that I'm not worried about losing it now. So is everybody over 2,000? No. Okay. Well, there was somebody that was only 800, but I mean, there's on the open. So, but we have most people are 18, 19. There is a couple over 2,000. So guys, we can make it. We can all make it to 2,000. Let's do this. Let's make it to 2,000. That is our goal. We're looking for a retracement here off this double level. So this did not tell us that. This is me trying to capitalize on these pullbacks and getting ready to quickly go back the other way. So that's what this is. Sometimes I get lucky, and as you saw earlier, sometimes I do not. But look, I'm getting lucky right now, so that's good. It's not the way to learn to trade, obviously. Well, he gets lucky. See, everybody is long. That is good. Yep, okay. Get ready to go short anytime. I don't know how strong this retracement is, but I wouldn't count it for very, very long here. Every one of these ceilings is like, it wears it out as it punches it, right? You got to look at it like it's alive. I mean, the buyers weren't as high as the sellers on the volume here. So, I don't really care. The talking doesn't bother me. I was worried you guys were getting bothered by it. Hopefully it's not loud enough for you to hear. They're having teaching moments up there while they're various ages. Not everybody's actually trading. Which is great. It's a great program that they do this. You can have some videos from the other ones that were in America that did it. I don't know if those got removed with those videos that. I'm going to reverse right there, guys. So that's at, I went at 119.74 short. I tried to get it there, but it kept hitting and going back. Now you got your, whoa, okay, so there went the point of control. This is going to go down. Did you see that happen? So that's why this indicator is so popular and why it works so well. That, I called it the point of control, I'm sorry. The magnet pulled down. So it's a different setting than the normal volume profile, as you can clearly see, and it is set for intraday, and that gave me the courage to hold this position to go down, but we'll see. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to catch a tiny bump here before it goes down, because usually there's no for sure anywhere. Usually when that happens, it's like it takes 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes to actually go the way it says it's going to go. And of course, nothing's for sure. Remember that. So I'll take that quick 18 bucks, and I got a better position going down. So 1980, I almost made the 82 right at the magnet. It's one of the reasons I stopped. Again, I tried to get a better position for it to fade off. This little swale, unless this pops up here, well, this is kind of concerning me that there's so much volume right there. Now this is based on historical data that just happened from the opening till now, and it's taking the mean average and putting them together and then showing that data, and then people look at that data and it becomes a self-fulfilling sort of prophecy to go down. So that's wow. Wow, okay, so that was Mark Cuban talking. So guys, you have some sort of thing on over here. This Mark Cuban. It would be nice if Mark Cuban was trading with us today. So that's actually something I can control. That was cool. Okay, I got worried there. So. That took my mind off of what I was doing here. Sorry, guys. So what are we doing here? So we're on short. I was like, Mark Cuban? That's cool. Oh, that guy, Mark Cuban. Him and Musk definitely, don't want to use the word I was going to say, but definitely messed me up with that Dogecoin. Oh my God. Myself and a bunch of other people. This is why you just don't do that stuff. You try to make that easy money based on those kind of things. And they were going on Saturday Night Live. I think I've told this story before. And we thought for sure when they start talking about Dogecoin and how they're getting, Mark was paying his players with it instead of there was all these stories coming out, and everybody expected it just to skyrocket when Musk made his appearance on Saturday Night Live. So we all went in big time, hundreds of thousands of dollars, guys. That was one of the stupid ones, and yeah, I'm waiting for it to get back down where it was. Yeah, that's why you don't have to wave at me. I'm watching. I know I go off. Um, and then to end that story, Musk got on Saturday Night Live and said, I don't know exactly the terms he said. You could probably find the episode, but basically said that Dogecoin was a joke. It wasn't worth anything in so many words. And then, of course, then it crashed, and we all, and it didn't take much for it to crash. I mean, it wasn't that valuable, but you're hoping it's going to go up like a GameStop kind of thing, so everybody was buying so much of it that even $2 or $3 was going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then I was very angry. I'm like, God, what are you doing? And Musk has done that kind of stuff with Tesla, and he's done that stuff with other stuff. He just doesn't care about the average dude. It's very frustrating. If you'd like to talk to me about that, if you'd like to pick a bone with me, I'm available. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, so, do the famous prisons over there still have the dirt floors? Yep. Well, that's the historic ones. They still have the dirt floors. Wow, I'm going to go off this 30 level. I'm going to take it right there, 37. I didn't want it miss the bounce off in case it bounces off. So guys, we have about 4 more minutes to trade this strategy. I know I'm going to make our 2K, which is good for me. Is there any? Okay, so almost everybody's over 2K now. That's good. There's just a couple of stragglers there. That's going to be hard to get over 2K for you because you didn't make as much on the open. So I think just one won't make it if this trade goes the way we want. So that's good. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, so these scripts are available at the $1,000,000-Margin Club YouTube channel. I know they're putting out new videos now about them, and then I'm going to be creating more that are available. And then this book, Day Trading Volume 1, is available. Wow. Yeah, I see that. That's pretty darn good. So this is a doji down here, flipping this around at the bottom of sort of almost 3 black crows coming down, except for that. So you guys should learn your patterns. That's Day Trading Volume 2. And the fact that this turned around on the 15 and the 5, so can it push by this magnet? Let's see. I'd like to see this pop up for me to hold this, or more price action. See all this price action here. We don't want to see it coming in here. We want to see it coming above the magnet, and that gives everybody confidence to ride it higher. I mean, to me, it looks like this is a strong move, so I'm not going to jump out right now. Maybe it'll get us to 2,500. Yeah, I'd be looking at this fib for sure. So it's past the magnet. So I would like to see it pull it up, and that would have me hold it up to this fib. If it could just pull this up a little. Wow, there we go. Oh, so that's your third green candle. Maybe. Yeah, so the argument earlier was that there's no such thing as historical data on a 5-minute chart. So it got pretty heated. And the common sense for me anyway was that, how many 5 minutes make a 30 minutes? How many 30 minutes make, 4 hour, whatever. They're at some point of 5 minutes at a level that's historical data, right? So that just makes sense, right? That wasn't the intent of the argument, though. It was that going and only looking at 5 minutes, so we kind of went around in a circle there, is what he meant. I get that, so I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. But I wholeheartedly disagree with that. And the open strategy is based on that, and it works. So, short-term historical data, I believe, and I think that the opinion was changed. I'm not 100% sure, or he just didn't want to argue. That things are changing about, short-term data. There's so many people day trading and scalping. So many people came in at COVID. All the candlestick patterns that were only for days. Wow. Wow. Look at that, huh? That's really good, guys. I'm thinking about getting out here. That's right at that fib. I mean, I don't expect this to keep going up for very long, but it is right now. It was right at the fib. Man, can it make it? Can it make it to 2,500? Oh, it's right. Oh! Yeah. I can't get, I mean, technically that we're at time. We're at time. So I'm $2 off 2,500, but that was slipping. That slipped, which is, even with 200 shares on market, you're going to get some slip. So I was waiting for it to punch above it, but I was afraid it wasn't going to. It's already down to 15. I think it, probably was. I think I got out when it was at 17, maybe. I can't remember. Can back test that. Well, guys, some of you are still trading. Everybody did really good from what I can see. We'll be recapping that to see if anybody made a strategic, bad, hopefully I wasn't too far from this mic, a bad decision. They tear each other up. I don't have to do it. But it was fun to trade and have everybody make a car payment here. Car payment these days, God, that's not a car payment anymore, is it? Not even close. Yeah. I mean, like a down payment. Yeah, it's definitely a car payment, or you have a really expensive car. But over there, it's still like mopeds and. Am I too old? No, I still get over there. No, I see mopeds everywhere. There's another style bike that looks like a moped. What that thing's called? Seidel? Is that what you just said? I don't know. There's another style motorcycle like that that's just easier to drive in the Bahamas. And I'm particularly thinking about NASA. This is where they are right now, and because of Starlink and all kinds of other cool stuff, able to trade. And all right, guys, listen, it was fun. We'll be talking more after the video. I'm going to cut off the video now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I always forget to ask. Subscribe and get the books and go look for the scripts. And remember to get your free scripts here and your free layouts everywhere. Type in free layout. How to set up charts. How to see which way the market's going. How to set up scanners so you don't have to pay for a service. Everything on this channel is free. And then we promote other people that are selling and channel stuff, that books and scripts that we believe in. Just now, scripts has been the newest thing that I'm going to be pushing now because I'm designing them. So, and I just can't, if you're wondering, I just not going to keep up with all the questions because I'm going to probably crank out 50 scripts, and I'm having so many questions on just the scalping indicator that I just, it's painful, that people can't load them for me. I mean, I'm upset or they don't understand them and whatever. And I just somebody else needs to handle that. I'd like to just create and make them available, and hopefully mostly for almost always for free, I hope, one way or another, and then helping everybody. But I realize that I'm getting pulled so many directions since the year and a half ago that this opened, and the things that I really enjoyed I was doing before is coding, not for stock trading, but I enjoy doing that and creating things. And then of course I enjoy trading, and then people showing things that can get people to succeed. It's not a fake altruistic attitude. It's how I really feel that day trading for success, which is one of the reasons I was behind being the face of it, was that it is to help people make $100 a day, $200 a day, $500 a day, and we keep trying to show stuff. We stumbled across the RV strategy, which it's hard to walk away from because it's so good to keep trying other strategies, but also now the open strategy is so good. You have to try it. Don't judge it until you try it. I know the screen looks busy. You don't have to set it up this way, but I've been hearing different variations that people are doing already with the open strategy. I think the open strategy really has legs. I don't see that going anywhere. I think just getting the right stock by using the volatility meter, which it shows you how to do, is the key so that you have a chance for a breakout. And I think I like large cap. It's very controlled. Just do lower share size, right? I mean, $2,500 a day is well, okay. So I almost made $1,000 just trading low share size right here. So that's not hay, right? That's 5K a week. So anyway, guys, all right, listen, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Stay green out there, all right? Be inquisitive.